nkumufu asafukunu ntina ho yesre yene ho won nda mahinai yesre ma anfo wantwe mba sa hwempo ebu de nkumufu odu wa hyanse odi ayo ahebu no sanwo
All right, so I understand we're also live on Onua TV. So hello to all our viewers on Onua TV. For the purpose of our brothers and sisters from the diaspora and our invited guests, I choose to speak English. And my brother here helps us to translate that into Fanti. So kindly pardon me for that. Mimdobi wa bakade irabe okafanto nso onka fanti pocho minyamaka fanti nemo mie wa yazi odo bi atase motinyen. Once again, we acknowledge the very significant support received from GCB Bank PLC, the Ghana Revenue Authority, Ghana Gas, Quality Insurance Company, the Government of Ghana, GOIL, GNPC, the Luckiest, and the Honorable Ricketts Hagen.
Yekasiera yane ehenpona ofi Yoruba abakansa oye Abdullahi Masha otodu ebien nana akwaba yesra yenuanu emisafon de bia watnan yesre entinefo won tena bia yesre yen ho eze sei tena bia dembre asafuku esuane tin tena bia eze sen dembre asafuku esuano oti enti yesre yen ho Edasi oya Abdullahi Masha otode bienin Cape Coast Oguaa Yoruba for wa won hina nana akwaba yesre yen nuanom emisafon benti ba wa batena ase kama epocho bia emisafo atenya entenefo hina name yesre
Well, for the purpose of our viewers and all of us here, I think we need to educate ourselves a little about the city of Firth. Like I started by saying, what is Ghana history without Cape Coast? When you talk about the history of Ghana, well, this used to be Ghana's first capital, the city of Firth, and we pride ourselves as such. And we all can see that the first castle in sub-Saharan Africa, the Cape Coast Castle, is here. Today we have the Ghana Tourism Authority here, and all they do is to make us know much about our monumental edifices, tradition, everything culture, everything tourism about this nation. And I know they're excited that I talk about this. Well, the first formal school in Ghana, the Philip Kwaku Boys School, established in 1765, is also here in Cape Coast. And we can talk about the birthplace of Ghana's oldest secondary schools. And Fanspim School, established by the Methodist Church, is here. Wesley Girls High School is here in 1836. And you do the counting. Talk about the notable people and the figures. So we'll go down history and remember the likes of John Mensah Saba, the distinguished lawyer and political leader, J.E. Kesley Hayford, for his good role as a Cape Coaster, King Joseph Agre Essien, who also holds particular significance as the first 19th century traditional ruler to seriously challenge British authority, also from Cape Coast. And of course, when I talk about the monuments and historical landmarks, we can talk about the Cape Coast Castle, like I mentioned, the dungeons, the administrative quarters, and all you need to know. Don't forget the architectural buildings. I don't know if you've taken time to drive through the principal streets of Cape Coast. You will indeed see ancient buildings. Yes, that is Cape Coast. That is Cape Coast. Let's talk about the University of Cape Coast. You want to have continuation of educational tradition into the modern era. Talk about the University of Cape Coast. And of course, when it comes to religion, it's a very religious town. We have all the Orthodox churches. Yes, so the Catholics, the Methodists, the Anglicans are all here with those ancient church buildings. It's always a pride, especially if you grew up here. I don't know if the Gen Zs will know much about it. Yes, the buildings are there, but the experience speaks a lot about it. If you have to go to the mass service, if your grandmother tells you to go for mass, you have nothing to say than to honor that. And it's always a joy when you enter into those special edifices.
Yagudu yakasera na oya henyanom nkum efo bakanu wa ha oya hina yan mami owuraye Charlotte Osei na safa obo number 4 nkum na wabaka yanu ewo hei nti ahwe bia henyanom asafo nkano watena ebon da henyanom no wo se oya akwangwa kama oya hina yan mami owuraye Charlotte Osei ne asefuku enwona so na agura yezi no ye fosuno do no waje atiodo mpen esia ehwan na banwa abakan no han aka asefuku ebaasa obakan wa na aye suan wan sipepepe ebu na hiran yemfro so otiaro yan sere so dem mom yesre yan nuanom emisafon de wo se ego bia megina mensan fa aho na emisafo no bokwa aka tena sisiara bia megina emensan fa ahwe bia megina emensan be ma oya asase radio won cast na wo se say ngo ho ama henanom emisafo na huma aka tena suru wo yesre hum nsase ma hen hum sora na ensenafo hum atena ho edasi na machaba ne ka oye onwasua na bakosem o man Ghana o hyase ogwai afi apem haukron edusia ebasen mun na osi igwai abakosam hyase wo oye onwasua ma na ye bibia mfim demisa swinti ahwe enkanon adan ahowa na ogwaya igwai yetitibo okro ampa nti adan owo ha bia no nye menyu bienu yene mbirida ahwe abrosan wa nyara aye nkanu che beko ya atakwa medan adan a wode nsesi a oye detse ne kasenara ahwe onu kire da igwai yefi anomafoforo ya ba anomafoforo nti igwai bokodora afontempe fra adechi na adesen biara no igwa dabo ayede nantew ifekor anakwabien yenhya asidam igwa butumpon na manfu bediye na man yara so ediye chero.
Anyway, so I believe you always hear of the Emintimaze Palace. Well, that is the seat of our royalty, I should say. here in the city of First. And it really stands out. Ghana's most significant historical landmark. Do you know that it was built by the man popularly known as Kwaboni, Jacob Wilson Say? Yes. So, as one of his many residences in Cape Coast, Kwaboni actually built the Mintimazi Palace. So in case you didn't know, you can read much about the man Jacob Wilson Say. And the palace's construction coincided with a pivotal period of Ghana's colonial history, when indigenous leaders were asserting their rights and preserving their cultural heritage against increasing British colonial pressure. So that's the man Jacob Wilson Say. Again this afternoon, GCB Bank is here. I always say that it is the mother bank in Ghana. GCB Bank is your bank for life. So they said you should go beyond and open an account in less than 5 minutes. I mean, those times you have to go through the hustle and the tussle is over. In less than 5 minutes, you can open an account at GCB Bank PLC. So all you require is a smartphone and a valid Ghana card. Mehian your Ghana card. Nekita phone, internet, you can open an account in less than 5 minutes. So that's the message from GCB. If you have anything to inquire, just reach them on toll free 0800 422 422. It's a very sweet number, 0800 422 422, and you are good to go. And of course, it's so easy to find them on social media at GCB Bank PLC. You can ask all the questions from those platforms.
Yenenuanom ensenefo nye emisafo yasra enhye wa no won wonzi do mahen huma afakuwa nyinara wate won wase wa enhye bi wo ho yasra wonzi do mahen enhye huma ebienra akobankum wa no won yasra huma nzi do mahen na yenenuanom nkumfo so nya kwana wonte na ho yasra ina yene ho yente asema dwumadi no nwie peye yasra emisafo na ensenefo enhye wa adbo to yemi de huma ato wase ayenhye wo ho yasra wonzi do mahen yasra yen ho.
Well, the 2025 Oguaa Fetu Afahye comes with the theme, Innovate to Elevate. And so, if we are celebrating innovation and elevating our people, this year, the chairperson, Mrs. Charlotte Osei Esquire, who is also in Kum Safohin, you can call her Safohin Nanama Kesin, ensured that we celebrate some of Oguaa's creatives. So if you have the privilege to have one of the brochures and you go to the center spread, you will find some creatives from Oguaa who are doing very well. So the likes of the man Kobna Anderson. Kobna Anderson became Safohin when he was 10 years. 10 years. Mampeda mitre there. Papa ya mubonizin onya infidu na watching Safohin. And he's a man who has built his personal museum. It's a living museum. You can just walk into his house and he has all the history of Cape Coast. So you can read much about him. We also have the man Amanziba Natbrew. We are talking about creatives in Ghana. Yes, Amanziba Natbrew is a Cape Coaster who is also fully represented in there. The man John Dumelo, yes, the Deputy Minister for Agriculture, is also featured in there, a creative force behind the screen, who now has passion for agriculture. So he's also featured in there. And if you're talking about blogging in Cape Coast, well, he is known for that and does so much. He's a travel blogger. I'm talking about the man, Eko Simpson. He is the power of passion when it comes to blogging. You can check him out on Eko 360 doing so much blogs about Oguaa. And if you saw the little man who last year was trending all over Ghana, the little man, I'm talking about Chief Justice. I'm sure you'll see him displayed today. Yes. So he is a rising star. He's also featured in there. If it comes to stilt walking, Chief Justice is almost becoming an expert, trained by his father, Nano, to deliver so well, and also representing us in many places at many occasions. Let's also talk about a woman of color, style, and spirit. Well, she joins us here. She was here last year. Michelle McKinney Hammond. Yes, she's here with us today, and we celebrate her and the creativity in her. Let's also talk about a visual tribute to the African royalty and womanhood. The lady Tegaba, who is also here with us today. And this man I'm about to talk about is liked by the youth, the Cape Coast melody maker. He's known widely as Okotoperi, and he's also featured here in the brochure. And of course, one lady I asked, oh, into Figueya. Well, popularly, she's called Abadope. Abadope, she's an online content to offline success. And I know many people know about Abadope. Also, a lady who always talks about Ola. Ola is one of the suburbs of Cape Coast. Nana Mamorton, also featured here. She portrays Oguaa to the world as well. And this gentleman, who also serves as the secretary to the Afahye Planning Committee, Elikot Nana Kwekuotri, also featured in here. And so, indeed, creative economy features and profiles from these 12 prominent creative professionals featured in this year's brochure.
Mami Charlotte Osei Nuku Nasa Fobo Oyen Kumfo Nabakan Yenwen Ha I want so bezaku kakra na humwia humatnas amayen Hana mami Oya Afahye Planning Committee chairperson ne asefuku a odom nkum number 4 na sa humza ku kakra wi a yasra embreti etei sari no bana chere eti yanyanum nkum number 4 enwan na abakan no a wo zago no sahum ye tras wi a afi asafo todu enum so wabakan no ha na ona wa share green in mbofumba nyo what to do enum no chiro nche biara ina se fuku esuan no Ansi yesra dama yakana asopon de se asafeso no mu biara anyiwa aka ho a yesra wara bia tie no ko echi kakaman akwan so de echi wa egbesi wo ebotum na akatena ho amahen henianum nkumfo number 4 moza begua no ehu back to back oya tete akensa yesi wo yefosu no no don why you are trying to
Well, let me just sorry for interjecting, but the Nigerian delegation is here. The Kingdom of Warri is here at the Jubilee Park. Pretty shortly you'll be seeing the Olu and Olori of Warri Kingdom. They are the special guests for Oguaa Fetu Afahye 2025.
Yani wa ofi obinu krom mochire Nigeria mem Warri State. Na mabaka no igwai abosom edeso esuan yankwato kuba esuan hene kire esuan na asafuku esuan enti sa bana abaha anenden da ozikana Oguaa Fetu Afahye hene asafu esuan no obia wona afazi e wona chama eti se amantama wona odzikan iye benti oman safia uboya obi ntum se watuma obi ntum mgbei bentira damaraso na asafuku otodo bien anafa and when say abande yanyina yankan boma homtase e ba ka bom no do asafesu ni yaren hom no to dey bien e ba enten oya enten asafuku no yatodu ebasa samaka yatodu cha maka ho na yemde yeye akanofo yizi enaze na obiara yizi naze bia no ebo ne nabusua nti boyin bakere automatically ebo asafo nti se na ewo ha na se ye akanyi fantia ebo wo ne nabusua de minti asafo esua no mo ti biara abo guom sambo bentira abobo antin ambo antina anafo amba nafa aboba kampa mo ti biara wo ne nabusua na ebo nti abo asafo zameji ba abo asafati
automati masumi yenkumnyi
manhwe yene maame nanyim wo asuru ho
mama maame ante ni problem
ankobo nkum by force wa be ati ayentin
no anyway and here can mama sama let's acknowledge the Afahye planning committee members. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Oguaa, the Afahye planning committee has a chairperson to be Nkum Ankobia Hema Nana Amakesen, as we affectionately call Mrs. Charlotte Osei Esquire. She is a formidable leader, a woman leader who is ensuring that year on we are having a good celebration and an add-on. We also have Safohin Joseph Abekununu, Dr. Lydia Zani Selby, Supi Kwesi Eku, Nana Abachi the First, Supi George Kwame Edu, Safohin Kojo Yangson. So yes, our brother from multimedia is Safohin of Oguaa, Kojo Yangson, fully in there. We also have the secretary being Elikot, Nana Kweku Otri. And of course, supporting the planning committee is Mrs. Petra Abasamwa, Miss Tegaban, Mrs. Joanne Murray Bruce, Miss Dorinda Armstrong Mensah, popularly known as Ejuba, Mr. Eric Zenato, Mr. Chris Sewo, and Mrs. Gertrude Dankwa Ado. So these are the able men ensuring that when Osaberima hands us over to another project we execute, headed by Ghana's first female electoral commissioner, also a member of the Constitutional Review Committee, also a board member of Ghana Gas, also an Nkum Safohin, Nanama Kesen.
The masu na yeka hunde. Hena na mbinum ezikan wa ha a wotena oye potena ase. Yawo nana kojo abaka otodo enum. Ona ye ankwabia hin san ye esuachi anto esuachi. Nana akwaba. Yawo nana kwesi basa otodo ebasa. Basa krom. Naso wa ba cancer da. Nana akwaba. Yawo nana achar otodo ebien apofonyen ewo yen finfin nana akwaba. Yawo nana kwa medu abebio otodo ebien akwan ehen nana akwaba. Yawo nana katsi otodo ebien katsi kokwado. Yawo nana Kofi Kuma oya achiamihin otodo ebien nana akwaba. Yawo nana ejuba odzikan amyo himba osanso ya apagya himba ewo Oguaa traditional area nana akwaba. Yawo nana amba yaba oye konti himba na so ye efutu ba himba nana akwaba. Yawo nana Kwame Edu otodo esia Igwayina into Fuyin Nana Akwaba.
Safuin Kojo Yansen, Potanyo Dramankasa mom. Brafumba Fuane Naber.
Safuin Kojo, Bafumba, Yasamara.
Afahye is 60 years last year. Inti Yinyimda Yanyi Oye Kumasi Ohin Oye Nana Asantehin Otumfo last year Yanyine Bay. Now this year so Yanyi Olu of Warri Oye Kingdom. Now Yanyine Abba. Now Dani Nano Odi Tum Ye Bibia Obama Iwiasi Nyine Wude. So open Cape Coast Fetu Afahye Oya Afahye Odan Sokra Ewo Oye Wiasi Nyina. For me, Moon the Cape Coast Fetu Afahye is the colorful and the best Afahye. Yes, in war Oye Omeni Munyina. Inti say you do her or they ya prepare yan yes ye now ye 2 years afino ma a remarkable one.
Okay, but beyond Afahye period, how is the Metropolitan Assembly leveraging on the planning and everything there? Maybe beyond Afahye, Cape Coast is Cape Coast. You know, is she a sanitation?
Honestly, Cape Coast Assembly of Iguan. Say yes, Cape Coast is a hub, tourism hub. You have all the attention. International. Sorry, until all the time no, we are not waiting. The Afahye and Sani yes chrome. Beyond it, you better make sure that yes chrome, you have a chrome IFA. No way to what depict or the city of because it's a historic incident. Yeah, so as a that then Cape Coast will become cleanest city in the history of Ghana.
I mean, talking about the historical antecedent, there were castles, now forts, and then are you going to collaborate with the various stakeholders, Ghana Tourism Authority, Ministry of Tourism and Culture? Now, so we see a facelift of these tourist, you know, the castles, the forts, other sites.
To be honest with you, Chief Justice, ended up, some significant move will be together with Oya Chief Executive, Oya Mamefwa Sechi Bia. She was here with me, together with the 2 members of Parliament, Honorable George Kweku Reketegen, Honorable Dr. Kwame Mintanyako. We all came together that next year going, we are going to tourism ever in the history of Cape Coast. The collaboration is much with the tourism authority. Mamefwa is also coming from the central region, so she's poised there. Even next year, as of 7, I better make sure that there is a competition among the Asafo company because we have castle. Baby, what's here? I am military promote or a Victoria Park, a book in Victoria, Ghana. So it's a tourism area. Or the so something different. You see.
How has been involved in the planning?
Oguaa Fetu Afahye Otikana Ghana Yina Vice President Otikana Oye Besia Eko Bonso Oguaa Enti Wamama Regional Security Council members, the Regional Police Commander, the Regional Prison Commander, the Regional Admiral, Regional Immigration Commander, Regional Fire Service Commander, and all REXEC members. Young Regional Minister or your Chairman, or Diana, we have been involved. Of course, Cape Coast Mayor is also a member of REXEC, and the president planning in his also. He and his team at the Metro Assembly have done so well so far. Fantastic. Preparation, grand preparation, arrange cleanliness. Yes, we have been man. Everybody say you need to have a chrome. I hope we press over. Because traffic situation, I'm at Yenchembi and Mami disaster by way of accidents. The Mazemba, Yasham Damani now so Akosu. One of my feeling why Krabashe, so she Chihaya. Everybody. Osanda ini Afahye Otikana yeyina Sushema Commissioner General Ghana Revenue Revenue Authority Commissioner General Ofia region ha Ofia Mantuma ha on the sector commander the Hanoma Managing Director Agriculture Development Bank Ofia my arrangements in the camp. As a former, I who now I feel the wire Sonko Prakope, the planning committee chairman, or young Mankasa Muina in Kung Fu was for him, Mame Safoima Kessina, say, on I am for no manana warba the backgrounds were my mama program no ashasi it a man point futu man ko amwesi I am fully system amahin official apart from the city of first Oguaa
Onua TV. Onua TV. Yadwene ho pa.
Onua TV. Yadwene ho pa.
Onua TV. Onua TV. Yadwene ho pa.
Onua TV. Yadwene ho pa.